Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. You know, in the NFL, nothing's more heartbreaking than watching a team cling to a quarterback who's just not cutting it. We've seen it time and again: massive investments, draft picks poured in, coaches tying their futures to a guy who can't deliver when it counts. It's like admitting you have a problem is the first step to recovery, whether it's addiction or bad QB play. Teams get stuck, refusing to hit reset, and before you know it, seasons slip away. Today, we're diving into a story that's got the whole league buzzing about one franchise finally facing the music at the most critical position. Alright, Panthers fans, let's talk about us, the Carolina Panthers. Yeah, you heard that right, this is hitting home hard. Since we waved goodbye to Cam Newton 5 years back, we've been on this wild goose chase at quarterback, trying reset after reset. Half a dozen attempts and none have stuck like glue. Our latest experiment with Bryce Young. It's gone better than the disasters before, don't get me wrong, he's shown flashes, like that absolute clinic he put on the Falcons' defense a week ago. But then Monday night rolls around against the 49ers and boom, the ball's sailing into the wrong hands. Inconsistent, that's putting it mildly. Look, I am a die-hard Panthers guy just like you. I bleed black and blue, and I've defended Young through the rough patches because, hey, the guy's got potential written all over him. But let's be real, unless he turns into an absolute lights-out machine for the rest of this 2025 season, and mind you, the schedule's brutal with those heavyweight matchups looming, the front office has to at least peek over the fence. Bleacher Report's dropping some heat, saying we should eye Texas Longhorns' Arch Manning as one of 3 prime options in the 2026 NFL Draft. Arch who? Oh, you know, the nephew of Peyton and Eli, grandson of Archie. Kid came into Texas with hype that could fill a stadium, ranked #1 prospect out of high school. Hasn't fully exploded yet, but check the progress. Solid starts against San Jose State, Sam Houston, Mississippi State, Vanderbilt, and Arkansas. Stats-wise, he's nearing 3,000 passing yards, 24 touchdowns, just 7 picks, and a 70.5 QBR. Not bad for a guy still finding his rhythm in the college spotlight. Now is Manning the savior for Carolina's QB woes? Impossible to say right now, but that's not stopping the conversation. Bryce Young's only lighting it up in about 30% of his starts, not the kind of reliability that screams lock him in long-term or even fifth-year option. We've sunk resources into him, sure, but clinging on when the evidence says otherwise. That's how franchises stay mediocre. Think about our history here. Post-Cam, we cycled through guys like Sam Darnold, Baker Mayfield, even PJ Walker in a pinch. Each time there was hope, but it fizzled. Young was supposed to be the franchise cornerstone, drafted #1 overall. And that Falcons game shredded their secondary like it was paper. But the 49ers exposed the turnovers, the hesitation under pressure. It's that inconsistency that's got GM Dan Morgan and head coach Dave Canales in the hot seat during that intro presser back in February. Why does this matter? Because quarterback is king in the NFL. Get it wrong and you're playing catch-up all season. For us Panthers, with a young defense gelling under Canales' schemes and a Giro Evero calling the plays, we can't afford a signal caller who only shows up sporadically. Impact on the locker room, morale dips when the offense stalls. Strategically bringing in competition, whether it's Manning in 26 or snagging a vet like Kyler Murray this offseason, could light a fire. Imagine the competition pushing Young to elevate, or if not, we pivot without regret. Let's break down Manning a bit more, Paulo Antunes style, straight talk, no fluff. Kid's got the arm talent, zip on those deep balls, accuracy in tight windows. Those 7 interceptions, teachable moments, not red flags. Compared to Young's rookie struggles, Manning's college tape shows poise in the pocket, extending plays like his uncles taught him. But college to pros, big leap. Would need to draft high, maybe tank a bit strategically, though I hate saying that as a fan. Other options. Bleacher Report mentions 2 more for 26, but Manning's the name with star pedigree. Or trade for a vet. Kyler could thrive in our setup, mobile and precise. Point is, offseason moves aren't optional, they're essential. Projecting ahead, if Young balls out, great, we build around him. But 30% win rate on good games, that's a red alert. Trends show QBs who succeed hit 60% plus consistency early. Young's QBR hovers around average, Manning's college mark suggests upside. From the Vescirio perspective, Canales is a QB whisperer turned Geno Smith around in Seattle. If he can't unlock Young fully, time to explore. Consequences. Short-term, maybe a bridge starter in 25 free agency. Long-term, a fresh face could accelerate our rebuild. I'm excited, honestly feels like real movement after years of limbo. Wrapping this up, Panthers Nation, the QB carousel might spin again, and honestly it could be the best thing for us. Admitting the problem with Young isn't disloyalty, it's loving the team enough to demand excellence. What do you think? Stick with Bryce through thick and thin, or chase Manning's potential? Drop your takes in the comments below. If you're as pumped about Panthers football as I am, smash that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and join the conversation. We've got more breakdowns, hot takes, and that passionate Brazilian flair on American football coming your way. Let's keep the faith, go Panthers.